Welcome to another full day of training. Every single time I put one of these up, you guys absolutely love them, so I thought I'd just do another one with more of like chilled WODs to kind of prove that I'm not always smashing myself to pieces. And I do often have days where it's like, it's just work. You know, you go in, you just train, you do the work, but you don't absolutely kill yourself in the same time. So today's training session, I have started with some squats. So I've been working week on week now for 3 weeks to kind of hopefully at the end of a 5-week training block do a PB double back squat. What I'm aiming for is 140 kilos for a double, to then be able to hopefully do either 145 or 150 for a single, which would be absolutely insane. So last week I did 126 kilos for 4 sets of 2. So this week we have 130 kilos for 3 sets of 2. And my squats have been feeling so much better since my ankle mobility has increased. Like so much better. I really feel like I'm able to keep my chest up, keep my hips down, and basically just it moves a lot more naturally than I've ever had to try and move before. Like before it used to be really hard for me to move properly. I also am trying really hard to move like consistently, to move with intent, and have really good reps. I don't want to be lazy. I will link the ankle mobility video up here for anyone who missed it, so you guys can go and watch that. Overall, I was super happy with how these moved and how they are feeling, and I'm confident going into the next few weeks that I hopefully will do like a big PB. So after the squats, I had to do my ring muscle up drills. Now, for those of you who do watch my channel will know that I did one, like my first ever ring muscle up weeks ago, and since then I haven't been able to do any. People keep saying that it's like completely normal and like not to worry about it, and that this is what happens when you do a ring muscle up for the first time, but I'm so dead set on doing them. So I am on project ring muscle ups. This is what I'm doing. So this week I had 6 sets of practicing the kipping, practicing ring chest pull-ups, like ring to bar, really hard, mainly turned into pull-ups, and also 6 sets of 6 ring dips. Now these were supposed to be kipping, but I'm also not really sure what kipping is, so I'm trying to figure that out. Slowly but surely, these were mainly strict, but basically just trying to strengthen everything around the ring muscle up to ensure that I have the strength or feel strong enough to be able to actually do one, you know, so that I feel confident in the movement. After that, first WOD of the day. So we started with 30 double unders, 2 rope climbs, 50-foot sandbag carry, that's 50 kilo sandbag. This was a full quality workout. So everyone knows on this channel my double unders are rubbish. So there was a penalty for every single time that I broke on a double unders off a 10-calorie bike. I broke once, which was a stupid mistake, and was sure not to do it again because my lord, does 10 calories feel like a pain in my backside. So this trick actually works. Like I then managed to do all of the sets of 30 double unders unbroken, which I was really happy with, and like it actually works. Like I didn't want to miss, so I was like actively trying really hard to not miss. Now these rope climbs are a little bit of a work in progress. Like I'm not very good at them, I don't really do them that often, and I find it mentally like really hard to jump up even if I'm not like really tired. I don't know if it's like a fear of heights thing or like a fear of like I'm gonna get up there and be tired. Like, is this normal? Like, what do you guys think? Have you guys had this? Like, do you feel like you're okay but still a bit fearful to get on the rope? So after I basically just did 3 sets of this, for me the sandbag was like easy. I absolutely love the sandbag. 50 kg doesn't weigh very much for me, and I was really happy to be doing this. So after the 3 sets I decided to go for an unbroken max set of double unders. And these are still the absolute bane of my life. Like I can't do them properly still, and I'm really trying, but it's taking its sweet time. But hey, over 30 after doing like 90 in total, a win's a win, can't complain. Did like 30 something or almost 40, so it is what it is. Got to keep working. Sometimes some things will take longer than others, sometimes they won't. Like my bar muscle ups are better. Take small wins. I really thought I was going to get 50.
So did I.
And I was like, oh, just going to smash it. But
I thought you were going to do 60 or something just then. But that is after you just did.
yeah.
So there's a bit of fatigue there as well.
Still happy.
I think if you go for a maximum set next time, you should give yourself the ultimatum of every time you break,
Yeah.
you have to do something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Well done though, it's getting much better.
WOD 2 is a 50 calorie row, 25 push press and max handstand walk in remaining time. This has a 7-minute time cap, so basically you want to get that first portion done as quickly as possible. Now, machines are just my thing. I don't know why, but they're my pals. We pull together, we love each other. They're great. I love machines, can do them quite quickly. 15 kilo dumbbells also feel pretty light, like they should feel pretty light. And the only reason that I broke on the set of 25 is because I didn't want to mess myself up too much for the handstand walks, because I wasn't sure how they were going to go. But I really am trying to like make 15 kilo dumbbells like really routine, because I feel like 15 kilo dumbbells are on their way out. It's going to be 17 and a half, or it's going to be 22 and a half women soon. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. That 15 kg is too light for the strength and caliber of women that we have in this world today, which I absolutely love, by the way. I think it's amazing. But it does mean we have to put in extra work. But we can do it, gals. We can do it. So I thought genuinely here with my handstand walks that my feet were together. Anyone else have this? I'm like, in my mind, they're way, way closer than they actually are. And I'm genuinely trying to pull them together, but evidently I'm not trying hard enough, because you could fit a tank between my legs. Which is mildly upsetting, but we'll move past it. Still managed to do the handstand walks. Did a total of 4 times 8 meters unbroken, and then 2 times 6.5 meters, because I fell, like when I was trying to do an 8, it would have been 6 times 8, but I fell. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to focus on my handstand walks way more, just to keep my feet together, because honestly that is an absolute car show. Right, final WOD of the day. This one was supposed to be a zone 2 chill out, just get the work done WOD. Now I'm going to be the first to admit it was not a zone 2 chill out, just like relaxing WOD. I don't know if you guys have like runners or treadmills in your gym, but because we don't have runners or treadmills in our gym, we have to run outside. And I don't know whether the 200 meters was feeling like particularly hard, because I had to turn around loads of times, like 3 times in total. But my lord, 200 meters in 1 minute is really hard. So it's a EMOM, 8 rounds of 3 minutes. So you do max burpees in the first minute, 200 meter run in a second minute, and the third minute is like a recovery on the bike. Now you can see it doesn't look like I'm running very fast, but I genuinely was trying so hard to run fast, because the first round I came back and I was over the time limit, so I had to like pace it up and hurry it up to make sure that I was getting back within the minute. In the end, I managed to sort of run 200 meters in about 47 seconds, which was pretty good, I think, all things considered. But my lord, was that hard. I am trying a lot more to run more, because it's important. I mean, just look at my face. I look like I've been hit by a bus. I am trying to run more, because my ankles get so unbelievably stiff and so unbelievably tight. It hurts so much. But I think it's just like to do with the conditioning of my ankles and trying to get my ankles conditioned, and just sort of putting in the miles to make sure that they just sort of get used to it, and I get used to it, and I can sort of run through the pain. I did do a 12-minute like run test recently, so it's just max distance in 12 minutes, and I managed to get 2.88 kilometers, which all things considered is actually pretty good for me, I think, holding like a 4-minute 12-kilometer pace, which is great, I think. But just like longer term, even short distances, my ankles seem to blow up. So just trying to put in the miles to make sure that they don't get so... It feels like there's like loads and loads and loads of blood just like rushing to my ankles, desperately trying to like seize them up. And I end up feeling like I'm like throwing rocks on the floor instead of throwing my feet on the floor to kind of catch myself when I'm running. But hey ho, that was the last WOD of the day. Definitely the worst one for me. I felt as though I was going to pass out, even though it was supposed to be a zone 2 workout. But hey ho, we got it done. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see, any more training days or anything in particular. I'd be more than happy to oblige and create the content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.